I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. We are going to begin with a general reading and then we'll get into questions. We would like to thank everyone for joining us today or tonight or wherever you are, whatever time it is. So we hope this message reaches you well. Celia is very strong on the message of please just take what resonates and leave the rest. So the first card out is a burst of magic, which we feel is in the air today. So we are using the 7 energies oracle. So we are going to set those off to the side there. And we're going to see if there's another message here. I hope everyone is doing really well today. It's a beautiful sunny day here. Okay, so a burst of magic was one message, and then the next message is the divine matrix, the close encounters card, the broken open, the birds of a feather, and the awakening genius. So she said those are 2 separate messages. We are going to do a message first for a burst of magic. So she feels like that one is its own special little message for someone. So please just take whatever resonates and leave the rest. And the bottom of the deck is endless possibilities. And we are going to do the chakra cards with the burst of magic. Just clarification on a burst of magic. What do we need to know about that? We feel like it is a very magical time. You know, Saturn switched yesterday. So Celia says such change is in the air. All of the seeds you have been planting has really are really going to burst open for you, because the card that came out is the 7 of Pentacles, and that is that card of planting the seeds, waiting. Sometimes when that happens, we feel stuck, but really it's just we have to do some work to complete that part of the cycle to move on to the next chapter. So we feel like you have definitely been putting the work in the thoughts of what do you want to manifest. It's the more you focus on the want of what you want, it comes easier, as well as the why. Why do you want it? Which is the Ace of Cups. You know, that coming from that place of your heart. What do you want and why do you want it? The next card out is the 6 of Cups, which is we feel like you want that energy from the past to come back around. So just know that you have planted those seeds, and as she said, you have planted the seeds. So as you have that self-love and really step into that power of the self-love, then this energy of the past is going to come back for a new cycle, because there's the new cycle right there. She's like, look, right there it is. So are you ready for this new magic? Are you ready? Because truly, if you want to step into that magic, step into this. Like today, before I come on, I was going to come on a little earlier, and Celia's like, nope, curl the hair, like do the little extra today. She definitely wanted me to feel feminine today. So make sure you're taking that time to fill yourself up, you know, fill your own cup up. And that's not just, you know, a mani or a petty. That is your own spiritual cup. Are you giving back to yourself? Because other people treat you the way you treat yourself. So step up today how you treat yourself and see if it doesn't make other people treat you a little bit better today. We love that. So are you ready? Are you ready to bring this new energy back, or the past energy back to something brand new? Because you have put it out there, you have ruminated over it, you've thought about it, you've missed it. Are you ready now to open up and accept it? Are you ready to accept this energy from the past back into your life? Are you ready? So she said that is the first message. And then we're going to switch cards to the Light Seer cards. We're going to put that burst of magic away. We're going to set those off. So then the next message is the Divine Matrix, Close Encounters, Broken Open, Birds of a Feather, and Awakening Genius. And we feel like this is saying, you know, this is like the spiritual path, like from realizing that we are in a matrix. If you don't know, this is a game. Like literally, it's the game of life, truly. Are you staying in the programming? Are you breaking out and being aware that You have a higher self that is guiding you. You have a higher connection. We are all here for a higher purpose. Are you ready for that? Have you realized that it is all part of a divine plan? And as you do that, you know what? We're really going to open this up and free yourself out of that cage to really be broken up, to, come together with those, that are like you, that are going through this path. Those in the chat, everyone is going through this same, awakening journey. We all have our own little part about it, but we are literally all going through the awakening journey. So we're going to get some message about that. She said we're going to pull the Celtic cross on that because that is a very strong message. And she feels like it's definitely a time. Are you stepping into your spiritual path? Are you? She says, we start this with the Divine Matrix card, which is a 44, which is that master number, that master builder. And then this Awakening Genius is a 29, which is an 11, which she feels is, this, today is a very big twin flame activation day, apparently. Ding, ding, ding. So today is a very big activation day for twin flame. So if you are the feminine in the twin flame relationship, do a little extra to yourself today. Take a little time. Like Dave is home today. We'll get into that in a minute. She said, we're going to finish this and then we'll talk about it. Why Dave's home. But, take a little time to be a little more feminine and really be into that energy today. If you are the feminine energy, or if you're trying to embody the feminine energy, take the time, she said, to step into that energy and really be that energy. Are you ready to be that feminine energy? Take the time today to do it. Like, she was very specific on me wearing the pink. She was very specific on, no, wait, you got to curl your hair. She was like very specific on like, do that. Like, Dave got a haircut. He got it parted on the other side and it makes him feel so different. So, Alex, try a different haircut. And that will help maybe bring you a little more into balance. Like Dave would have never thought it made the change in him that it has, but it is like a different, it's given him a little more confidence, I think, letting go of a little more of that fear that sometimes is out there. So we feel like this is a day for grounding, to let go of the things that's holding you back. Let go. Let go. Because, as you love yourself, other people are going to do that to you. Fill your cup up, and other people are going to literally shine that right back to you. People are such a reflection of us. And the immediate future card is the star card, that healing card. And that we feel is like healing that energy with other people through this journey. Because, that is what the entire journey is about. Figuring out how to become more balanced and self-love. And like, really, truly, like, she's like, this is like a bigger than a daily energy. This is like spiritual journey. Like, the healing is the next step. With that being said, we are teaching a Chiron class on March 20th. The headspace is the Ace of Wands, which is brand new inspiration. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands in the headspace and the foundation. So we feel like you're going to have a new inspiration today with your heart chakra, with your self-love. But by doing that, ask the universe, give yourself some extra love today, and then tell the universe, I want to see where my self-love is, and like really spend some time today and give yourself a little extra, and then ask, and then the universe is going to like show it right back to you, because you have the ability through that magic of asking. Ask for the sign. Do you trust in your power and your feminine ability? Because do you know, through our feminine energy is where we manifest. That's the part we got to heal. We so often try to manifest through that masculine energy. We got to push it through. But truly, if you are in your feminine creative energy, that's when you can really manifest. The King of Wands is the current environment. And I know that's what everybody's ready for, that counterpart to be in their environment. And you know what? They are energetically there, and soon they will physically be there. That's the energy that's got to be healed. This morning, Dave and I got both the King and the Queen of I got the King and the Queen of Wands. Me and Dave got several other cards, but like I got those cards about stepping into power together. And we feel like that's what needs to be healed. As you really decide to heal, stepping into your feminine energy, you're going to bring in that person. So often I know as a female, we're taught, I can do anything a man can do, but you know what? I don't want to. I've decided I don't want to. You know what? I can. I did a lot of jobs that men did. And you know what? I don't want that job. I don't. So I'm gonna be a woman. I'm gonna, and it's not about any kind of sexist thing or anything like that. It's I want to be the feminine energy, so I'm going to embody that energy. And as I embody the feminine energy, Dave's going to embody this, and so is your masculine. And really decide to take that step and step forward, because how other people see you is the Three of Wands. They see you're fulfilling your dreams. They see you're out there doing something different. But like this person is standing on the beach. She's got her surfboard, but like she's not in the water. So like she has to take the action to fulfill that dream, and so do you. So Celia's saying that action is be in your feminine energy. So the hopes and fears card is that shadow side, trying to find that balance with, with that energy. A lot of times, we have to do masculine energy things, and when you do that, if you really have to get into that 3D world, it throws your feminine energy so off, and sometimes that energy gets lost. So we're asking you to dig deep today, and the rest of the week, work on embodying your feminine energy a little bit more. So you're saying, especially because we're still in the energy of the full moon right there. Try it. Try something new a little bit in your day to bring a little more feminine energy into your life. And the outcome card is the Fool, a brand new beginning. So we feel like this is wonderful energy between the Star and the Fool and the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups and the Moon. We are healing that shadow side, and it is time for that. The underlying energy is the Hanged Man, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant. And the bottom of the deck is the Death card, and we're going to get one more card after that. But Dave and I were just talking about this card today, about sometimes the Hierophant is about, that spiritual energy. But you know what? In this card, it's about being joyously happy and working the steps of your spiritual ascension. Celia has me get different cards because different imagery has different meanings for me based on the cards. And through this one, we are really stepping into our ascension, and truly to really step into it, you have to be joyously happy. Honestly, the happier you are and the higher vibration you become, the easier all of that is. Like so much, because transformation is coming. Like you're manifesting it. Something that's much more balanced and equal. Somebody that's giving to you instead of you always giving to them. Somebody that is as strong and as powerful as a manifester as you. He's pretty good of a manifester to match this energy that it's time to step into. So we love that. We are going to get a card from the Romance Angels for guidance. You get the engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Have you started making that statement? I am dating for marriage. Are you making it? And the bottom of the deck is you deserve love. And as soon as you know you deserve love and that you're lovable, that's when it's going to really be easy to come into you, honestly. So that is the general reading for the day. We're going to clean it up a little bit, and then we'll get into some questions. Hi, Alex. How are you doing? Hi, Shirley. Hi, Kaysen. Hi, Elin. We'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. This does seem like a huge reading about the whole entire spiritual path. Like we are awakening, going to that rainbow level. Like the moon the last week, Dave and I were watching something about the moon spiraling something in the energy of the sun or something, but it's causing like a rainbow effect almost around, like in a circle around the moon. I didn't take a picture last night. I should have, but last night I didn't because we had something going on because Dave was in a car accident yesterday. So, My little car got rear-ended with Dave in it, but Dave's okay. He's got a little bit of a concussion. So he is home today. And I have been in my feminine energy, really nurturing him. And so Celia says it is a day for that feminine. And here we're going to look, see the picture of the moon, see that rainbow around it, see that, the halo. She's like look at the energy of the moon. That was, not last night, the night before when it was coming into the full moon energy. Like that was like such really strong, powerful, like it was, I mean, even in the clouds, you can see like the difference in the energy around it. Like I was really like, I was really enthralled with it. Cause like even through all the, I don't know if you could see very well. There's still like a little rainbow around it. So like the moon is very activating. We, get out in the moon today, in the next, 48 hours if you can. There's such strong energy in the moon. So, and that does really open up your psychic abilities. Apparently I'm very parched. So we are loving these cards. They're the Seven Energies Oracle. So we are gonna yes, like the moon has been very, very strong the last 4 or 5 days, and it's made sure Dave and I have really been able to see it. Like so just know that it's really strong energy. It's really great manifesting energy. If you're definitely in a high vibration, it makes it really easy to like manifest what you want quickly. Okay, now we're going to talk real quick. Yesterday, Dave went to lunch with some of the people on his management team. And Dave wasn't really part of the conversation, but those people were talking about several different car accidents. So on the way home, Dave got rear-ended. We think my car's messed up. I love my little blue car. She's the greatest. So just like be it that like, and he was telling another story and we're like, does that story benefit you? So my car, he said, drives like it's a little collywog. So we're going to have to get it checked out. Overall, Dave, as soon as he got home, I was trying to even pick him up, but we went and got him checked out and he's got a minor concussion. So he has to limit his screen time and his computer time, and his job's really on the computer. So he's not working today. So if everybody can send Dave a little bit of love and healing energy, he could use it because he's just not his normal self today. Actually, he's laying down, taking a nap, which is so opposite of Dave energy. Normally he's like, go, go, go. So the energy is really, really strong. There was it doesn't look like a lot on my car, except it's sitting a little off. It looks like, but the other car had to be towed. Like there was such damage. The airbag went off and it was leaking some transmission fluid or something. Like it had to be towed. And like Dave, my car got a little bit, but Dave was able to drive her home. But yeah, so everybody can send Dave a little love. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, but like he was in the energy and he didn't have really any resistance about it, no thought about it. Yeah, but she is sitting a little collywog, but like she doesn't look like she had much. Like I had a different car. I'll say this like 15 years ago. The first car accident I was in, I hit some ice and I flipped over on the side of the road. And my car got a lot of damage, but my insurance company fixed it. Same car, about 9 months later, I was driving and somebody rear-ended me and totaled my car. So unfortunately, I have that in my energy. So that's kind of my with it. So I told him if I get a new version of my car, I want the hybrid. So, but it's kind of where your energy's left with it. But they were talking at lunch about car accidents and this and that, and Dave didn't have much resistance to it, and he was just driving home in his little bubble, and things happen. He didn't see it coming, but he's okay. A little sore in the neck and the shoulders and stuff, and has a concussion, but just hearing things. So that shows how easily your energy can be influenced by other people. Is apparently is apparently where we're going with that. So be careful about how your energy is, it's affected by the people you're around. He couldn't control that. He was having lunch with some people from work. So it was, but everything is, kind of meant also, we feel, to, be an example for us to share. So, when you're, because he didn't really have any energy, about it. I heard of Abraham a long time ago where she was talking to somebody about butterflies and blue glass and feathers. And then they went somewhere and they experienced all those things unbeknownst to Esther. She didn't realize when she was channeling Abraham that Abraham had talked about all that. So Esther was not resistant and Dave wasn't resistant to the car accident energy. So I think now he's a little more resistant to it. And somebody from work, when he told them about it, said, "Oh, we jinxed you." Like literally, they're like, oh. So, Alex, can we start with you? Apparently Celia wanted to get all of that out. Yes, like your words are so powerful. We don't even always realize. So, Alex, do you have a question? What do you got today? We are definitely we're happy we got to 700 subscribers last night. My channel's growing, so we're excited about that. Our Chiron class is coming up on March 20th. The Facebook group does have a discount code listed in the group. Yeah, we're working. We can't wait till we get monetized. Super excited. Headed towards that. Headed towards that goal. So, yeah, but like you can't always control it, but like you have to just pay attention to where your vibration is with it. Yeah, Celia says the people that need to hear our message are hearing it, that yeah. So Alex, she said we are starting with you. So do you have a question? You want some general? A general. I'm sorry. Now I see. Like she took me right to general. Okay. Alex, you get the card A Deep Breath, Close Encounters. And that one is that butterfly in that cage that can really free itself. And then you get the Great Big Love card. And then the bottom of the deck is Uncharted Sea. Alex, we think your move is going to really open some really great love up for you. Great love! You deserve it. She's like, you so deserve it. And as you know you deserve it, yeah, do you know you deserve it, Alex? Do you know? She's like, do you realize how much you deserve? And are you meditating? Yeah, are you meditating? Because like you can like free yourself, because like in that cage is one butterfly and on the outside of that cage is another butterfly. And then the Lover's card. Alex, Celia says, just don't be in the chaos and conflict of your mind. Manifest that shit you want, because you can do that. Communication can come so quickly. The more you meditate and get into that higher vibration and feel yourself loved, like, are you doing anything to raise your vibration? Are you, I am affirmations are super duper good. A long time ago, I used to listen, to somebody when I first began my journey that used to come on and do tarot readings and energy updates. And, she kind of left YouTube for a while and now she's back and she's actually doing some guided meditations. Her name is Ashley Campbell. So look at her. She's definitely putting some new things out. She does some energy updates. but she's definitely been on her journey for many, 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 many years. And Alex, make sure you're listening because you got the ears wide open card. So I would meditate and listen because we feel like your guides are talking to you. Talking to you. Trying to. Like, knock, knock, knock. And does your Capricorn know that you're living alone? Does he know? Like, it's Ashley with 2 E's, not a Y. But she started recently posting some guided meditations. So she's got a very calming voice. She's never on the video. She's never been, so I'm not sure, but like the meditation this is like the golden time for you to like take it to like that next level, she said. Like golden time. So and make sure you left like a drawer and a little spot in the closet empty. Gotta save space. Are you saving space? Like today we feel like completely different energy. So you're saying completely different. So we are moving on. Thank you, Alex. Though we yes. She's got a very soothing voice. Shirley, can we get you next? Oh, thank you. Yeah, she was definitely like, no, we're doing the hair. We're like, so here we are. She's like, spread the light, spread the love. So yes, you're definitely getting some messages in that. Yeah, she's like the quicker you get into that feminine high vibration energy, the quicker that is. It's funny because Dave and I have been doing like a lot of crazy work, but since like I've been really like extra nurturing and feminine yesterday and today, I don't know if it's that change in Saturn or what, but like I'm like, so Dave, do you like it? You had some discernment now. Do you like, because I can be very feminine and nurturing or not, apparently. Not as much, apparently. So, so Shirley, we're getting some cards for you about your Leo. And she said definitely some messages in the music, always. And Shirley, you get the card. Wish upon a star, the land in between, and waking the lion. Do we need to say more? And you have to let go of control because you don't get to be in control. You're trying to be in control. Stop being in control. Stop pursuing him, Shirley. Men don't like that. Honestly, I promise. They don't like. She's like, wish upon the star. Think about how it's going to feel when you're together. Think about like that. Like, be in the place of that dream space. Like, daydream a little. How would you like it to be? Because like that person's definitely waking up. Like, but you have to. Looks like that willing release is about letting go of control. Yes. Even if he wasn't doing it intentionally, the universe was. Everything happens for a reason. There is no accident. There is no accident. There is none. Like Dave was in my environment many times before we actually met. And we feel like that's going to come at a different offer. As soon as you let go of what is the negative energy tied to the Leo. Because as soon as you let that go, like really, you let that burden go, you're going to move to like that happy place. Happy. What is any negative energy tied to him or tied to relationships specifically? Shirley, take a little time, write a little paper. How do you feel? Well, that sounds really. Shirley, people don't introduce you if they're not interested in you. Men don't do that. I did see that Becca posted that today. I saw on Facebook that it is International Women's Day. So stand in your feminine energy. And I'm saying feminine energy. It doesn't necessarily just have to be women. We all have feminine energy. So Feminine Energy Day. But yes, Shirley, yes, men don't do that if they are not interested in you. So, hello, you waking the lion like. Yeah, everything is always working out, and you need to have that kind of energy about it, that everything's always working out, and it is. Like, men like to pursue. So as you are thinking of him, he can feel that energy, like, honestly. So like, but yeah, he's definitely interested. Men don't introduce you if they are not interested. They don't. They don't. And you have any question? That was being very vulnerable and sharing with you, Shirley. We love that. You should take the feeling that you had with that when he showed you that excitement you had and close your eyes and feel that in your heart and feel more of that, and you'll get more of that. That's what you want. And start telling yourself, look in the mirror and say, I'm dating for marriage, and have that intention and know it's coming. Like, put it out there. She's like, look in the mirror and tell yourself that I am dating for marriage. I am so ready for that. Yes, like, he's not going to share that with you if he doesn't care about you at all. Like, but like, feel that feeling of that moment. Take yourself back to that entire scenario of everything that happened and feel that, and you'll have more of that. Like, yes, you can have whatever you want. All you have to do is say you want it. Go out under the moonlight tonight, Shirley. In the moonlight, go out and tell the universe what you want to be. How would you like it to be in 1 year with him? Speak it into existence. You can literally do it. Like, you are so powerful. So he's like, you don't even realize how powerful your words are. The only thing stopping it right now is your fear. Is your fear of what's going to happen. You know what? This is going to be the best relationship you've ever had in your whole life. How about that? How about if we give you that assurance? This is the best relationship you've ever had in your life. That's from Celia. So, there you go. Like, honestly, I used to listen to a lot of Abraham, and I was like, I want my Jerry. And you know what? Now, it's funny that I dated a guy named Jerry, and I was like, you know what? Jerry ain't for me. But you know what? Dave is for me. So and you just have to find, what's right for you and know that. And yes, because say that in the mirror every day to yourself. I am dating for marriage. I can't wait to be his wife. Say that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be his wife. Like, talk it out there. Like, it's funny. Dave's name is David, but when I met him, he told me he was Dave, and he's always just been Dave to me. And it's funny, like David is like, I don't know. It's such a different vibration. It's like who he used to be, but like not who he is anymore. That's why a lot of people change their names as they go through their ascension path because they don't resonate with the vibration of where their name was. Okay, something about that randomly. So we're gonna move on. Favor B, can I get an energy check between me and T? Why do you call him David? There's a question. Celia says, why do you call him David? And when you say both, do you feel the difference in the vibration change? Like Dave feels like when you say David, like when he answers his phone for work, he says, hello, this is David, or he used to. Now he says, hi, this is Dave. Like literally that's the difference. Hello, this is David to hi, this is Dave. Like such a different vibration. So so Favor, we are getting an energy check between you and T. Have you ever asked him what he likes? Like Dave's sister, like when he got in his car accident last night, they have a like family message thing. So I got on there and was like, hi, just wanted to let everybody know Dave was in a car accident. We're getting checked out. And stuff. And his sister replied back, give David a hug for me. And then it's just like the vibration with that is just so odd. And Favorite, we get the card a tall tale and a merry motive on the bottom. So how do you want your yes, how do you want it to be? I feel like he has definitely positive motives towards you. And I feel like it's kind of almost fairy tale-ish, like what kind of magical tale would you like it to be? Yeah. What kind of fairy tale would you like it to be? So we are gonna, because you get the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, which is total wish fulfillment, with the 4 of Cups, which is, the universe is trying to offer you this gift, but you're a little resistant. Why are you resistant, Favor? So here's a question for you. Why are you resistant? We'd like to thank everyone for joining. We ask that everybody please like and subscribe. But seems good. Like that. Look, I'm sure everybody here would take those cards. Just saying. Just saying. Positive energy, you have to let it go. Celia says you're just focused about that job. So the more you're focusing on it, the more you're pushing it away. Where would you like to be, Favor, with this person in 1 year? Where would you like to be 1 year from today? I know, but like as long as you're focused on they haven't called, they won't call. Like literally find something that you're like super are you savoring? So you said she told you to savor. Are you savoring this time? You have to have faith. Do you trust the universe? Do you trust whatever higher source power you believe in? Do you trust? You have asked. All you have to do is put it out there. All you have to do is put it out there. You've asked. You've asked and you've asked and you've asked, she said. It's like It's like you ask and then you say, I don't believe it's coming, so I'm going to ask again, and I'm going to ask again, and I'm going to ask again. When are you going to have the faith that it's going to happen? She's like, you got to have faith. Yeah, got to have faith. And you should she's like, really savor this time like you should be savoring every day. Like, are you taking time to get out and be outside if you can, weather permitting? Are you savoring time? Are you meditating? Are you some people go through the dark night of the soul, and you know what? Don't focus on what he's doing. Do you meditate? She's like, the more you focus on you being happy, the more other people reflect that back to you. So honestly, the best thing you can do, Favor, is be happy. Honestly, be happy. If you're happy, anybody that's going to be around you has to be happy, or they're going to bounce off your energy and not want to be around you. Like, be in your highest vibration to attract that thing you want. She's like, because you were in it and now you're having a little fear, and that's the thing that causes that wobble in the energy. And you know what? I'll tell you, I'm married to Dave, and when Dave has wobbly energy, you want to know what I do? I run the other damn way. I won't be in the same room with him. Honestly. Like, I sometimes have to get out of the house. Like, and I work on my energy every day, and we're still that way. So just know that, like, the happier and higher vibration you are, because all you can control is your vibration. And truly, everybody is going to treat you the way you treat yourself. So be happy, be high vibration. She's like, be the star that you know you are. She said, you will maybe know that reference. I don't know. Sometimes she gives me random things. Not normally a statement. I would say it that way. So a specific message for you. So anyway, yeah. Favor, do you have a second? What do you do? So he's like, what do you do? Because it was like, be the star. So I'm curious, what do you do? That's my curiosity. So something, yeah, sometimes people just are going through stuff that has nothing to do with you. Okay, positive energy. We are going to get some cards with you, but Celia's like, savor every second of every day right now. Be so blessed. Say, you know, I'm grateful I have this time to work on my meditation, that I'm working on gaining my balance. Are you being grounded? Are you, are you working on your healing? Have you looked at where your Chiron is? Do you know where your North Node is? Yes, focus on anything but that dang job, because like everything's always working out. It's a divine plan. Like, you just have to know, but like, it's time for you to wake the lion. Like, your spiritual self is calling you to focus. Do some meditation, do some healing work. Look at where your Chiron is. Look at where your North Node is. We're doing the Chiron class March 20th. Please join us. If you're not in the Facebook group, we have a discount code in our private Facebook group. So, are you working on your North Node? That is your spiritual, path, like the work you're to do in this life. The Chiron is the thing you're meant to heal. And, Celia told me this morning, we all have personal Chirons, but you know what? We also have collective Chiron. And right now, collectively, Chiron is in Aries. Chiron is in Aries and Pisces the most. When it's 8 to 9 years each in some those signs. Some other signs, it's less time. I told Dave I'm going to do a little video about that because I don't know. But anyway, there's some energy about that. But like, Chiron is like collective energy right now of healing the self. That's the wound of self. That's your inner child wound. That's the wound of not feeling heard, not feeling enough. And we have that as collective energy, because I took a class and they're like, well, this is your Chiron. And as, she was doing it, I'm like, well, I feel connected to a lot of those other things too. And you know what Celia told me today? She said, you are, because you have a collective experience in all of those signs, because collectively we have energy as well. You know, like the sun is in Pisces today, and that affects us, even if my sun's not in Pisces. And you know, where the moon is affects everybody. So where Chiron is affects everybody. So we are going to do, actually, she's having me add a whole segment to my class about Chiron in Aries for everyone as a collective, and that healing that everyone has to specifically do. So we are adding a little part for that, but apparently she wanted me to get all of that out right now. So, but Chiron is collective energy. It's not just specific. So, look at that, you know, wound of self. Where do you not feel heard? Where do you not feel valued? And then your own personal Chiron, you know, there's so many factors that go into that, but, because the card you get is the Page of Swords, which is sometimes waiting on that communication, like he is not looking. That sword is down. He is not taking action. But you know what? The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords, which is the energy that can move super quickly as soon as you stop focusing on it. She's like, literally, focus on something else, and that's going to change. Focus on your spiritual path. That is how you're going to manifest that job you want so quickly. Like, and then they're going to call. Like, she's like, literally, focus on your spiritual path. Take some time today. Look at where your North Node is. Look at where your Chiron is. Like, I get stuff about my North Node and Chiron every day from Celia. It's not a once you learn it, it's a done, and this is what you learn, and that's it. It gets applied in your everyday life. Every day. So we feel like it's really knocking at you to look at your spiritual gifts, look at your path, look at your path. So we're gonna. Apparently Celia's got a lot to say today. Divine Cancer, can we get you next? And positive energy, Celia says we can. Okay, she said we approved you. There you go. My North Node is Aquarius in the second house, which the second house is about the things you value, and Aquarius is about the collective. So my mission is to help the collective see that what is truly valuable, which is truly your self-love, which is part of my Chiron as well, which is third house of Aries, which is about communication for me. You know, that third house is normally rolled by Gemini, which is about your communication. So like literally me doing this every day is me working towards my North Node and my Chiron. So, but literally as I stepped into doing those things, more and more is opening up. This morning in the hot tub, I was telling Dave, I was like, I'm going to meditate for a minute, because sometimes his dad's around, and I'm like, your dad has a message for you. I'm like, I'm going to meditate and then ask. And then we actually never did it. But so at some point I'm going to do that, because I feel like my channeling for, is really trying to open up. So, which means, you know, people that have transitioned, some people are okay with that. Some people are, I wanted to do it, so I guess I'm gonna. So I thought it would be neat. Yeah, you have to look at what house it's in. You have to know your time specifically. I mean, if not, you can know like it's collectively. I mean, it's Chiron. Like Chiron's a 50-year cycle. So if you're like, you can look and see where Chiron is, at least in the month and the year you were born, but you really have to know the house. Like, if I didn't know mine was in communication, I wouldn't necessarily, you know, know to really push in that direction. I know when I feel like I'm not being heard. And sometimes I try to go louder, and you know what Celia tells me? Quieter. that if you can't be heard, actually, our instinct is to be louder. But honestly, if you want to be heard, be quieter. So that's a little. If you want to be heard, be quieter. So how about that little message? I don't know who needs to hear that, but yeah. Hi, Jocelyn. How are you doing? Hi, Cindy. Hi here. So Divine Cancer, we are getting a message for you. After yesterday's, we feel like that was really big transformational, more than the full moon, the Saturn moving into Pisces. Is we feel bigger energy. And you get the cards filling the world. I feel like that's saying, kind of step back and see it from a little bit different perspective. And then you get the card Uncharted Sea. And sometimes when we have to follow the unordinary path back to ourselves to really get to that person. That we don't always realize that through that self-love and forgiveness, you don't realize how blessed you are. That you literally have the whole world like sitting in your hands, and you're not seeing it from that perspective, that this time is literally such a blessing for you to be on earth right now, to be where you are. You get the cards Queen of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Judgment card, because this is what's asking you to do. And then you're going to get the Ten of Pentacles. Like, it is asking you, yeah, she's probably going through it. Some dark night of the soul, some burden. That's like from both of you. But you know what? Sometimes you have to, you know what happens? If you let her energy affect you like that, she's going to pull you to her vibration. Not where you want to go. Yeah, you have to focus really on yours. Like, I know this is the uncharted sea for you. Pull your energy within, because that is where you need to focus. Like, literally, if you balance your energy, it's going to help her in the long run. Like, yeah. If you work on your energy of being happy and more high vibrational with your own self and self-love, she's going to have to bring that back to match you. Like, honestly, like, no, like, you don't realize all the magic within you, and how hard this is on your energy. Like, you're carrying somebody else's baggage. Like, that shit ain't good for you. Like, she's like, be straight. Like, she's like, tell them how it is. Like, that shit ain't good for you. That is not good. You have to take that high path, let that other energy go, and focus on you. The higher vibration you are, the higher vibration everything is for you in your environment, in every aspect. So honestly, yeah, you can send her love, but like, send her love and then work on some other stuff. If you continue to focus on, like, send that energy of love and like, let it go. You can't fix that energy for that person. You can only fix your own. Like, you can send, like, take your hands and build, like, fill the little ball of energy. Like, see, there's like a little ball of energy there, and you can fill it with love for that person, and you can move and really fill it with a lot of energy and love and support. And I know everything is working out, and every day is getting a little easier for this person. And, really talk about only the positive. I know that one day everything is going to work out between us. I know that everything has divine timing. I am sending this person divine love and light, and send him that. and then go do something else, not related to them at all. If you want to do something for them, get a list and write a gratitude list. The more gratitude you can have about that person, the higher vibration you're going to have for that person, and the better overall everything is going to be. Like, yes, like, but really, are you meditating? So he says, are you meditating? Are you taking that time to do that? Are you taking the time to work on raising your vibration? I mean, literally, I take time every day, a couple of times a day, to work on my energy, especially if I do any kind of readings or anything. I have to take extra time. So make sure you're taking time, manage your energy. Don't let anybody that's in low vibration bring you down. Because if you go to try to help them and bring their energy up, you know what? It tanks your energy every time. I promise you. I try all the time, if day's not the best, to bring him up, and every time it plummets me. Don't do it. Words don't teach, and if you do it enough, you're going to realize that, yeah, Dave is having a little weird energy with my daughter's boyfriend. So I told him, you know what? I said, the best thing you could do for him is go write a gratitude list for him. And that's for anybody in your life you're having difficulty with. Write a gratitude list. Every day I tell the universe, I go out and I'm like, I'm thankful for the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees. I like have little things. I'm so grateful for my environment. I'm grateful for the hot tub. I'm grateful for Dave. I'm grateful for the green grass. Like, gratitude is such a huge thing for me. And that helps bring more of all of that stuff to me. I mean, this morning, Dave and I were sitting and looking, we were talking about what the complete, absolute abundance of birds that we had. Just because we try to focus on the positive of that, and doing that gratitude list puts you in high vibration. And feeling of love, like, but you have to make sure you're giving yourself that self-love. Like, you have to fill your own cup up. So and that advice goes for everybody, not just, for, honestly, I'll just say, I don't know what I just said. I was channeling Celia, and when she's got a message is coming, and then when she's gone, it's like, hold on. Hold on, let me catch back up. So Divine Cancer, that was for you. Kaysen, can we get some cards for you? How have you been? Celia says, yeah, once I get channeling like that with her, then like when I'm done, like it's like I do that all the time with Dave. We'll be like mid conversation, then I'm like, okay, where are we at with this? Because like, yes, such an amazing time. Like, are you yeah, like do extra self-love, like spend some time really make sure you're giving yourself some self-love. Because you get the opening to discovery, a higher view, divine matrix, and exposed and revealed, and earth magic. So Divine Cancer, you are earth magic. Know that you can manifest everything you are wanting. Yes, happy International Women's Day. It is the day for that. So we are doing well. Dave was in a little car accident yesterday. He's home with a little bit of a minor concussion. So we're just keeping an eye on him and giving him extra love today. So, Kaysen, did you have a question, or would you just like general? Divine Cancer, you are very welcome. We are sending lots of love and light to you. No, everything's always working out for you. Don't you know? That's a Dave's dad comment right there. Don't you know? Yeah, don't you know? So, okay, we will see what Celia has for you, Kason. We hope you've been doing well. You get some different cards. We haven't seen these. So the first card out for you is Beyond the Ordinary. And you get the Rose's Kiss. That's very beautiful. And then Call of the Muse and a Grand Symphony. So everything in the perfect timing. We feel like you are definitely being broken open and very blessed with a new gift. We feel like you're getting a new gift, Kason. How's everything going? She's like, how's everything going? The Tower. She's like, they really want to jump. We're not taking the whole pile, though. We're not doing it. Yes, obviously, because like there's like so much chaos, it feels like, in the cards. What needs to change? You left home. Oh. Are you okay? We feel like that's a huge change for you. The Tower, nonetheless. But so you wants to know where you are, what you're doing. I mean, it's all a Grand Symphony, so it's supposed to be that way, but where are you? Where are you, dear? Like, she's really specific. She's like, we're not doing nothing else. She's like, where are you, dear? Is this work, school? Where are you? What are you up to? We see you're happy because the Nine of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, she's like, where have you gone? And I keep hearing that deer in my head, which is not a word I necessarily say a lot. So, what is this? What is this? It's a kind of program. What is this? Are you getting to spend more time with your mom? What bond are you deepening? She's like, you're deepening something really close to your heart. Are you living by yourself? She's very concerned. Are you by yourself? Because we feel like it's a definite leveling up time. Like this is like this is like a definite leveling up. That's like the Hermit's, like that definitely that Rose's Kiss, that Call of the Muse, you get the World. That bond, whatever you're going to build with someone, is going to you have a really strong bond with someone, like whoever that is maybe a mentor, but we feel like definitely somebody you have like that's like easy flowing, somebody that really activates you. Somebody maybe you inspire, somebody you're being the hermit to. Kason, just shine your light and know everything is happening in the perfect time. And then you get the Oracle's gift under beneath the grand symphony. So everything in perfect timing is happening. But whatever you're doing is going to really level you up. Yeah, like whatever the sun, like whatever is going on for you, keep doing it. But are you meditating? Keep doing that, because like something is like opening up. Like the Rose's Kiss is like the most beautiful card. Look at that. Like that is just magic. Reminds me of my flowers from Dave. But whatever you're doing, it's definitely going to level you up and open you up. And I can't help but see the rainbow on her shirt and then on those cards. So, be happy. Know that you're going to a wonderful place. You're definitely inspiring somebody and maybe learning from somebody as well. Activating them. Oh, you're activating them. And you're activating the area where you are. Do you get out much where you're at, Kason? Do you get outside? No, when you're out, you should say, I want to ground my energy, because you have really strong energy. And you're supposed to be, that light, you're supposed to be shining. Yeah, like when you're out, say, be like, I wish to ground my energy, and like ground your energy, like, because she's like, you have such, I see like a rainbow light when I just thought, it was like a rainbow coming out of you. So know that you're very activating for other people when you're in their presence, when you're in like that really happy, joyful energy, like you activate so many people just by being happy. So keep being that little rainbow. Sometimes Dave, used to say in the beginning, he was like, I'm a rainbow. Yeah, but she's like, bring more happiness. And that's going to really activate everybody you come in contact with. Everybody. She said, everybody. So, you are very welcome, Kason. Hi, Pooja. How are you doing? In's feeling about our connection. Yeah, we will. Yeah, Kason, she said you don't realize how powerful your light is that you shine. We are gonna switch to the wisdom of the oracle cards for you. About In's feelings about the connection. May God bless you too. Thank you. We're just having a day. Dave was here, so it's like a weekend day because he's off today. So we are just, having a day. So Pooja, the cards you get about your connection are Treasure Island, a higher power, and a fork in the road. And the bottom of the deck is the loyal heart. So, she said we're not going to say much about that one. It kind of speaks for itself. Yeah, and the wind's blowing. My mom's really ringing the bells. Pooja, how are you doing? The first card out is the Ace of Cups. So that is about that self-love. Have you been filling your cup up? And as you do, you have to realize there is no loss. There's two cups behind him. If you focus on the loss, you're going to have the loss. If you turn around, you're going to see those two cups, and then you have the two cups. So she's like, stand in your power and know that she's like, there's no one like you. No one. There is not another you. There is no one like you. You need to stand with those boundaries and stand strong with your heart. And that can really heal everything. as you step into this energy, as you step into your self-love, because that treasure island and higher power looks, like a pretty strong energy that is divinely guided that's happening. Like as you see how valuable you are, as you see how valuable you are, other people will see that as well. So, self-love. So, we hope you enjoy your day as well. Oh, thank you. So, we hope everyone is having a super good day. Get a drink. And we're gonna take a break for a second. Yes, you have, like, people reflect back to you how you're feeling about yourself. If you're not sure how you're feeling about yourself, literally look how other people are treating you. So, squishy face, we don't like that. So, more self-love. Fill your cup up. Know how fabulous you are. Do you know how fabulous you are? Yes. So, she's like, do you know? There's no one like you. There's no one that has the energy like you. You are specifically special and you don't realize it. Aw, we like that. Specifically special. You don't even realize how specifically special you are. So I think I am I'm going to take a break. So we will be back later to do some more readings. So we're just going to take a little break, and I need to go check on Dave and make sure he's okay. So we will be back. We'll be back later on, or maybe this evening. So everybody have a good day. Bye.